What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you guys check out all the links in the description below. So, this is what I'm going to talk about. The Nintendo Switch 2 was announced almost 1 year ago. And definitely, we've had great games like Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Raiders, and a whole lot more. I'm gonna tell you. But we're also getting upcoming games like Mario Tennis Fever, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and we're also getting more Nintendo Switch games like Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and also Virtual Boy, which is also coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm surprised that the Nintendo GameCube is also on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, this is what I'm going to talk about. The Nintendo Switch 2 was announced almost 1 year ago with Mario Kart World. So we've got the first Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, and the wait was completely over. But then we have Mario Kart World already on the Nintendo Switch 2. During the first trailer of the Nintendo Switch 2, we saw that Mario Kart World is on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, here's what I'm going to say. The Nintendo Switch 2 was announced, but then they have done a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which means they've done Nintendo Switch 2 editions, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and also a Pokemon Legends ZA and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And also, we don't want to forget Animal Crossing New Horizons is coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2 with the version update 3.0. And I think that's the same with Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, here's what I'm going to say. I know that the Nintendo Switch 2, the prices always go up for the Switch 2. And now we have the Nintendo Switch 1. A lot of people were debating about the price about the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2. Because the Nintendo Switch was a lot better than the Switch 2. But Nintendo did a comparison between the Nintendo Switch version versus the Nintendo Switch 2 version of games. Now, I believe there's a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 games that all work on the Nintendo Switch 2, but Nintendo Switch 2 games do not work on the Nintendo Switch. Because if you try to insert a Nintendo Switch 2 on the Nintendo Switch, you will get an error or a warning about a Nintendo Switch 2 cannot be inserted on the Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch 2 games only work on the Nintendo Switch 2. Which kind of makes a lot of sense though. And Nintendo Switch games, they do work on the Nintendo Switch and on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, Nintendo Switch 2 editions, they only work on the Nintendo Switch 2. And also, the Nintendo GameCube only works on the Nintendo Switch 2. Just reminding you guys. But also, though, I think the Nintendo Switch 2 has a great library of games, but the Nintendo Switch has lots of great library of games as well, though. So let me know, which console do you own? Both? Or do you guys only own the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2? I would like to know in the comments below, definitely. And also, let me know, are you guys still working on getting a Nintendo Switch 2? Because I'm still working on getting a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm still going to save up a lot of money for the Switch 2. So anyways, I think since it's been almost 1 year since the Nintendo Switch 2 announced, I think I'm going to work on getting my own Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World, as I was saying. I mean, that's what I'm working on, definitely, because I know you guys requested me to get Breath of the Wild almost like 4 years ago, and I finally got it after 4 years. And also, I've remembered this every time. A lot of people requested me to get like a video game related thing. I know it's like a thing though, definitely, but I know it's still like a thing now, like definitely. So this is going to wrap it up here for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite Nintendo Switch 2 thought since it's almost been 1 year since the Nintendo Switch 2 was announced. Let me know what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch 2, since it's been almost 1 year since the Nintendo Switch 2 was announced. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to this channel, and make sure to hit that bell notification. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!